and I'm back with another video. So, yeah, so, whew, yeah, it's kind of cold down here, and my sock is loose. I can't stand that. The damn elastic in the sock is not right, okay? And I don't feel like going all the way back upstairs to get another pair. But I like to keep socks on my feet, okay? Black socks, okay? So, anyways, grand evening, everyone, and welcome back. Yeah, I don't even know what to get into. I feel like, again, there's some energy of being invisible on here. I feel like someone is trying to either, I feel like there's this me myself, there's this need of me to be in this me myself and I energy because of the uncertainties of whatever this is that's going on in America today or across this landmass. I don't even know if we can still call it that. Okay. So again, I know we got a lot of seers, readers, and shit like that online, but a lot of these people are low key, you know, witches, low key, um, practitioners, low key slave masters, low key grave diggers or hitmen. They are the ones that are part of this circus that we're calling the Biden administration. There's some type of very, I was about to say elusive, but I feel like it's a very some type of illusion. Okay, so again, just with this energy of being an American God, and yeah, I said God because we can't even deal with goddess right now in this video because people trying to play games with the feminine aspect of it. So again, I have to go ahead and put in my full masculine energy right now. Okay, so I might not be, the feminine might come out, but it's not gonna be one of them joking and playing and laughing. I hope. I mean, well, maybe we'll see how it come out. I am who I am, and that's what it is. So I don't know what I don't know if I'm just the one that's the troublemaker. I don't know. I'm pretty sure these people are trying to figure out or wait for me to say something like they did to Jesus that's gonna get them put in jail or get them mixed up with something. But I don't feel like these people, like, just freedom of speech in general. Who are these people? Okay, unless you're trying to hide something. So I feel like this energy that I'm picking up right now is that there is something hidden. Okay, we have curiosity, right? But I'm seeing that these two, the way that they fail, they're both like somebody doesn't want somebody to be an influence and somebody doesn't want somebody to be curious, okay, about something. And I feel like we still have time, but I feel like we may be running out of time to be able to have freedom of speech for real. Is going to be there. I feel like we should be back in the 10 Commandments and just call it that. But, because I feel like, again, if you really read those really closely, it separates the gods, the ones that are upright and righteous and genuine, from the girls and boys, okay? So I feel like what they're doing right now and what I'm picking up on is this energy of turning grown ass people into children. I don't know if this is because you don't have a tax ID, a business, or if you don't have a job. So this may be something that, again, they're trying to rule out, like the family or women that stay home or at home moms or people that want to be entrepreneurs and they're just getting started or they've been getting started for the past 2 years. So I'm just trying to I'm figuring out that this may be why they were blocking some of us online, some of our growth, because we will be in a situation right now where we would still have to lean on something or someone or a job or something at a factory or something outside of the house, that it's going to be very hard for people if you haven't been able to grow or gotten enough views during this time of them trying to see who would be den mothers and whorehouse owners and slave masters of 2022. If you didn't want to, go with the look, we got trickery here and we got territory. So again, I'm picking, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say this: I am not a tarot reader, even though I do know that the tarot is in the Torah, and the Torah is in the tarot. Okay, and Ezekiel's will, the whole thing is talking about alien entities and invasions. Okay, so again, we talk about different things here, things that are past, present, and future. Okay, we talk about things that are seen and unseen. We talk about things that are known and sensed. And we also talk about with a sixth or a ninth sense, okay? And then we also talk about things that are in an interdimensional type of world that we're living in. I don't know, maybe they call it the 5D because I feel like whatever these people do with 5D or something like this, it's like a visual that's added to it. I don't think I get the visuals, but I pick up the sense of things. Okay. I think I also can pick up on things that are people that are recently passed. Okay. And I think I pick up on, and I don't communicate, but I pick up on these things. And I feel like elder people or people that are on their way to crossing over, maybe in a hospital bed, unconscious, or something like this. Okay, people that may be going through something where they are unconscious, or they may be in a certain state of mind, dementia, just older people that don't do too much communicating anymore. They've slowed down with that. I feel like I could also pick up on people's thoughts. So what people are saying in boardrooms, because I feel like I belong in that sector, but somebody has done something to try to block me out. So source still allows me to, not so much, because a lot of tarot readers, I'm not knocking anyone. They are focused on somewhat what I would call the mundane. And it's actually a little bit more strenuous or active, I feel like, than what I deal with. Because a lot of my energy that I deal with, I can be, people think I just be sitting around here all day because I know they be watching, right? But it, it's not so much. Like, I could be watching something, I could be sitting there, I could be fall asleep, I can do, but whatever I'm doing, I'm communing with a higher power. 24 hours a day is going on. Okay. So um so again, what I talk about on this platform is a little bit more dangerous. It's probably a little bit more different. I feel like this is another reason why they restrict my views online, okay, or why they don't let me get any type of growth on YouTube, is because of that. Okay. So what was I gonna say? So I also pick up, like I said, on people's thoughts. So if they're in these rooms, or if these are people that are the ones that are recreating this new world order, or they're doing something with this new world order with the rest of us that can probably see, it's kind of like that movie, They Live or whatever. Okay. Um, this could be, but I feel like, again, if I feel like what source is telling me is something like heaven's light, but this could be also somebody trying to do that to cause flattery, to cause me to say something that may mess something up. But again, I just feel like if it's freedom of speech, what are you talking about? Okay. So, but what I've been picking up on is like a reincarnation or a something here. Okay. I just sat down, right? Okay. And I started watching it. 'Cause I kept on just picking up on this feeling of like, what is going on here? Why is it, I see these tarot readers that are these slave masters and stuff like this. And people should know, you should also know that when you subscribe to certain people or whoever you're following on Facebook and stuff like this, on that metaverse energy, because we are talking about interdimensional things. We're talking about probably even some type of virtual something here. We're talking about like virtual dating, where again your energy can be extracted and used, or maybe a holographical version of you. And then some of this shit gets creepy, because I think that some of these people are, if you have a community leader or something that's dark enough, and that's why I feel like Source chose who would be the Empress and the Emperor, and the people kept these people separated. It's almost like these rotten energies in the Americas that are so-called black people and your family members and stuff like this too. It ain't only just the white man, okay? But I feel like it's that versus the United States, and the indigenous people are taking over, but they're bringing in these type of rules and regulations and cultural things here, cultural wars, also sexual immoralities that God warned about. That means that, again, you can have a masculine energy that could be married to you, but he can also be connected somehow to a feminine in, say you live in the Midwest, he can also have someone in the South or something like this, and they can combine, and then whatever they're doing is going against their empress, which is high treason. Okay. And it puts the empress, again, of that household as a child or as an elder or something like this. Okay. So again, you may not know that this has happened to you because it's very underhanded. They're doing it under the table, or they're doing it under your noses. Okay. So I'm picking up on this type of energy, or this is what they want to do. Okay. Or this is what they've already done in the past, whatever. This is what they plan on doing in 2030, whatever. Okay. I'm just saying what I'm picking up on. Okay. So, I've seen there's a lot of ruckus going on today, okay? Especially in the tarot community. I feel like I am some type of supervisor. I feel like they don't like to think that, and they try to disregard what I'm doing and what I'm saying, but I feel like this is what Source has me to do, to shed a light on things. like that light and on the all-seeing eye. Okay. And I feel like, again, they have maybe distracted the masculine slightly with other tasks or something like this to not pay attention. I feel like they've used some type of virtual something here, or some type of even allowing opening up the door, like the gatekeepers and the watchers on the wall, these women that are jealous of other women and what source has gone, or what your ancestors have promoted you to do, or people might have people looking to you for something, but then they disregard you like you're nothing. But I feel like, again, we're dealing with, again, people having access with also alien forces here as well. And there's something about womb, eggs, wombs, things like this, sterilization, possibly even body mutilization. I feel like body shaming is becoming a little bit more intimate and personal, because I feel like some people have hidden cameras in their homes, and that's just it. And I feel like this is just the same thing as like an upgraded version of the Handmaid's Tale. And again, like I said, Queen of the North ain't having that shit. So we're gonna see what the hell we can do about this, okay? And there may be even these groups like LGBTQ and them. It may even be these groups such as science moms and stuff like this that are joining this war against the womb, or that natural Mother Earth Gaia energy. Okay, they are possibly trying to manipulate, abuse, bully the natural energy, and they want to go with the new Green Deal, or they want to go with AI versions of the sun and not the original energy of the sun. Okay. And I feel like these groups are doing some type of bullying, cyberbullying, or something like this. All right. Okay. So, they pick these women, they get them butt fucked into these communities or whatever like this. Like, yes, I just said that. All right. And then they end up putting them over other women that would not comply with that. And then allowing women that really actually respect themselves in a certain sense. And I'm not talking about just how you dress. I'm just saying how you carry yourself with you. And it's basically taking away your right to choose to have privacy in your home, to have intimate areas in your home, to have your home be a place that's safe from intruders. I feel like, again, some of these people are opening up the door, or giving addresses, or giving locations, or giving certain things. Third party situations could be intricacies in industries, and they are giving these people your information here. And again, if they can find a way to get to you, possibly when you're sleeping or something like this in the middle of the night, then, and also using demonic possession and things like this, and other things like sleep hypnosis. Again, and I feel like it's, even if they have been doing this for centuries, it's a little bit more emboldened. And then I feel like also some of us may have a different type of mindset, where they didn't think that you would be able to pick up on these certain things, right? So I feel like I'm someone that, in the sleep realm, if somebody is bothering me or doing something, I'm able to extract that information and bring it over here into the wake realm. Or I don't even want to call it that, but I'm trying to be something very careful with my words. Okay. Anybody that feels strange or something like that all the time when you wake up, like you may be feeling drugged or headaches, or people are saying, oh, these are ascension things or whatever like this, and that there very well could be, but they also could be some people administering things to you. Okay. I'm even thinking that even we may be dealing with a tethering program, where they may be cloning people, and they could be doing something to your tethered person or your clone, and then it just actually, you can feel it. It's like a twin energy, like, you know what I'm saying? Some people could have been born with twins, okay, as a twin, and you didn't know it. I'm just, these are things that source like me to keep wondering, because wondering doesn't bring that much trouble. But I mean, I don't know if it's any different to these people that are trying to judge, because a lot of these judges that we are dealing with are sick individuals, twisted. They're all about money. They're really good at being quiet. So maybe that's why they didn't choose somebody like me to be in one of these overseeing positions. And they don't tell. They just take an oath of silence. But they're benefiting from whatever this is. And I'm a troublemaker or a rebel to these people. And I feel like normally these people like me, they have to be on the run or something like this, but I can't run nowhere. I stand and I face whatever the fuck it is, adversities or whatever. Okay, once I start figuring out or finding it out. All right. So a lot of these people talk about God this, and these tarot readers come on here and tell you, let me tell you what God has to say to you today. I'm just tell you right now, if God want to tell you something, then God should be telling you something. He don't need nobody else to be in the middle to tell you nothing. Okay. I feel like there's a difference between fortune tellers. We should not be suffering witches. Okay, it says it in the Bible. This is why they want to give up the Bible. This is why they want to get rid of things like that, because these are the things that we use to combat or protect ourselves. All right. It's like almost a book burning of 2022. They would not take the book and burn it. They're just going to light fire to anyone who, or throw missiles. This could be indirect or direct with social media. I was just watching something, and I think it was like a little documentary thing or something that they were making, or it was a movie about a girl that made up a lie about something, and then because she was like a blogger or something like this, and all these people were bullying her, even other YouTubers, other people in society, news media and stuff like this. So it's kind of mirroring my story. Okay. Where it's very direct. If you're very heightened in your senses, if God gave you, because a lot of people are happy about these positions that they've been given, but some of us are just starting to get into, or really being like tuning in on the gift or the ability, or how far we can go. This is also making me think about somebody that could be tall or heightened in their view, and this is over the heads. Like I said, I'm the eye that's over those women that are the eyes in the sky from this deck over here. Okay. They're knitting and they're working and they're looking at the animals. So again, it's almost like I'm the eye that's over the people that are staring at the people under the stairs. Okay, so that's it's levels to this. Okay, so again, people can clown you and do everything and make you ostracize you and make you feel weird or something like this because of your point of view. I feel like it has something to do with stature or height or tall. I was watching some preview about a woman that was tall, and I can't help but also see the other side of it. Okay, it's almost like she was tall in height, right, physically, but I feel like my mindset is a little bit different, and so people feel the need to bully me because of that. It's really just jealousy and envy. All right. And then again, if you could corral all these mean girls around one feminine energy that sees like on another level of a God, all right, then you can, and then just say, oh, look at that's blasphemy and all this and that, and try to damage the character of that person. Then you'll get people to not listen to that person, and then they'll go to all these idols that they're washed up, that they're worshiping here. Okay. And this is almost like this energy of me telling these men, you are not slick. You're sacrificing my children, whether they're babies, okay, being taken out of the womb, okay, or if we're talking about just my people in general in America, sacrificing them to these idolistic women. I did a video that was very direct here about the cultural differences between American women and foreign women, and how the foreign women came in and tried to harm the American women. It seemed like they're not adequate, put a lot of pressure and spell work on them to make them drain, to make them not be able to be, held up to par, while the men went out and tricked off with the foreign women or the other women they were bringing in to put over the so-called American women. I call them sweet potato pie and American and apple pie. All right, sweet potato pie. You know what I'm saying? It might be your Southern girls or your so-called so-called African American but indigenous women, and then we have our Caucasian women and these other groups of people that were here prior to us having a president in this country, that all of our grandparents' blood, sweat, and tears went into fighting for something that we have today, but nobody would be proud of what this is, okay? So we're dealing with a whole bunch of diluted, brainwashed, watered down individuals today, okay? And so again, it's all in the same to me, okay? So this is why I say there's what it say, something about nature has no color, or something has no color lines, okay? So I don't want to get it twisted, see, because I don't like to go ahead and just put something on one group of people when I know now good and damn well what I see, and it's got to do with other people too, okay? Mainly the people that's closest to you that's selling out, okay? This is like women that should be in higher statures, or queens or empress energies, and these in society is trying to turn them into rubbish or children or somebody that does not have a choice. All right, so we read about how those women came in and how they treated the American women and how they were uplifted by the so-called American men. So it makes you question, it may have been these Papa was a Rolling Stone type of men here, okay? And again, if you're not going with the okie doke and the flow, then whatever. But I feel like I am a masculine energy. I am a king. I'm a king of pentacles that probably had family members and shit like this steal or drain my account or drain something. We might even be talking about something like the National Treasury or something of this manner. Being a son of God or the true sole proprietor, inheritor of this particular nation, after the 400 years that the people were supposed to reign with forever, but they have decided to go ahead and target me since a child and do whatever this is that they've done today, and make sure that I would never meet the person that we would be able to elevate with each other and build with each other and come up with each other and learn one another and work together in order to build a more better or perfect union here. Okay, because again, this wouldn't fit the traditional way. I would not be the traditional size. I would not speak the same. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So again, even though I'm not getting paid for any of this or anything like this, okay, it's just still a matter of these people should have taken someone in under their wing and showed them the way. But these people were jealous or envious or don't want a woman on the throne or whatever this is. Okay. Especially not one that looked like this. Okay. It's not going to be stopping nothing though. All right. I feel like these people at some point in time are going to have to step up and do what Source wants them to do, or they're going to have to step down. But every knee shall bow. So we have anticipation here, and then we have exposed, okay? I feel like there is an energy here. I don't even know. I'm not going to say any signs or anything, but there's a masculine energy that may be in this anxiety or had been in this anticipation or anxiety type of form here. I feel like somebody's waiting for somebody to stand up for themselves or something like this, or had been in the past. But I feel like there has been a devastation or a blow or something dealt to someone here, okay? Is dealing with these programs or whatever, these secret programs that have been going on, where, you know, some people have been altered or changed or swapped out or cloned or whatever it is around you. Could be your whole entire family, okay? That's why there's no remorse with them seeing and watching and being part of these people that are publicly shaming or watching you secretly on camera, even family members that shouldn't be watching you doing certain things, but they are. So it's kind of gross, but I mean, it is what it is. But I feel like it's to degrade someone, to put someone to shame or something like this by probably sharing these footage or whatever of you across your whole community. You know, to each his own. And they're judging you by certain things that you do, say, don't do, whatever it is. And they think they know you. So they'll try to rule you out or whatever. Or this person doesn't have a job, or they didn't do this or whatever, or woo, woo, woo. Or they're just joke around too much. They're not serious. So this is a way of just like, you know, trying to eliminate certain people that have what it takes. And none of these people can judge anybody but God. And that's who lifted these people up like me to do the things that we are supposed to be doing here. But we have an abusive nature when it comes to some of these other people here, these leaders that society has chose, these idols that people are worshiping. So we have scavenge here. Yeah, because I feel like these people want, we have mischief and freedom. So yeah, that's what I said. Some of us may be freedom fighters. We may see this for what it is. But again, they just brought back in the state of Wisconsin last year something about mental illness here with women during the vid thing. Now, again, understandably, that could be something. But I know that this has something to do with a sense of control. It's also taking us back to like 1800s when men were using these programs here to lock up their women because they didn't have the same values. They wouldn't have sex with them. And I feel like some of these women could see these things happening, like possession, men or people being possessed or being altered by something, a higher power or a force or alien forces or something like this, right? And they seen the change in their men or drinking or something like this, right? And they seen that these men may have been very upset about their communication with God, and this might have brought strife into households. But again, if we go back to this is only just talking about the whole thing about how did they separate the families? How for centuries in every, you know, cycle we go through, do they get to start breaking up the families? And it starts there. Section 8, you know, back in the days, they got the children to move from off of the plains and go into the schools 30 minutes away, an hour away or whatever. The family started to move off of the land or whatever and separate and go into different states and buy, you know, again, so we're just thinking about how throughout the test of time, the families have been separated, okay? And then also when it goes back to the 50s and stuff like this, and women started to come outside of the home and go to work, that caused strife too, because men weren't used to that, or the way they were dressing, and then you cause strife there. And, you know, but we keep on, you know, elevating, you know, we keep on changing or whatever. But I feel like this is like shaming a body, a group of people, a community or something like this. And I feel like right now it's women that have dedicated their lives to taking care of their children, and now they find themselves at some type of plateau here where they want to go ahead and do something else. And people may be ridiculing them or saying, oh, they can't come into these positions, because when really we have more qualified mindset to handle a lot more of these tasks than they think. Okay. But since you don't have those doctored up documents, or those, I would say doctrines, or you don't have these, particular pieces of paper or whatever from these colleges to do certain things, and doctorates, and, whatever, master's degrees, then, they look at you funny. Okay. So we have fear in reverse. Okay. So I'm hearing have no fear. Something about redemption, I don't know, is here. I don't know. Okay. But anyways, okay, I want to talk more about this movie. So I'm just getting all this stuff out. It's just oozing out right now. So I'm trying to get all this out of what I've been channeling throughout the day. All right. So yeah, a lot of bank fraud, a lot of trust, like a lot of stuff now. They're on the hush about things that could be claimed and stuff by people right now. There's not that much more talk about certain things anymore. A lot of people could be on hit list even just because of that, because of who you are and what has been left to you, or a list of wills, inheritances, and stuff like this. So it's a lot of shady stuff going on, okay, or it had been. All right. So now we have these people that have enough money or whatever from whatever scams they were doing from being fruitful and multiplying. And they're like living like underneath under the means or whatever. We have people that used to be exalted in society scattered throughout the nation, the land, the country, or the world, that have taken what they could or whatever, and started themselves, especially some people that you would consider immortal, where these people don't know what to do with them because you can't kill them. You're not supposed to. Anyway. So whatever this is very underhanded, because in 2022, even in 2020, and 2019, 2010, these programs of these private prisons, okay, it could be talking about private prisons owned by these corporations, everything, whatever the definition they're going to give you. But also we're talking about these private energies of these people putting people in mental prisons in their own homes, okay? So it wouldn't be so traumatic where you'll see somebody come and drag somebody out of the house today. This is a perception that they're giving us. Right now, they can do something to your mind, your brain, to the brain, the sound waves or something in your community, 5G, 5D, whatever it is, and, block out certain communication. So you get the only, it can be people that are like the ones that go with the flow, and they're narcissistic, and they don't care about hurt and pain and everything that you see. So it's saying no more hurt and no more pain. I feel like because these people are hiding it, right? So I'm someone that can see it and bring it over here and kind of show it. And then those that it has happened to that may be embarrassed or don't know how to come across and speak about it, they will at least feel comfortable and be able to start to try to heal them, fix themselves, or something like this, or go over this and maybe learn how to, navigate at least. Okay. I feel like it's an embarrassment ritual, or humiliation ritual, or something for me to be people, for me to be the one that have to speak this, because everything I speak is sincere. I'm picking up on things from thousands, hundreds, millions of people. It could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? But again, because it's coming out of my mouth, it's kind of like these people are taking these words and turning it into my life and turning it into something here, because I expose, when I feel like there is a masculine energy coming into my energy field, I expose that by putting an X and putting their name, or a female too. Okay. And I don't want those people in my energy field. Okay. And I'm trying to make it public, because my wall is just that, just in case now. Okay. And, and I feel like people are trying to use that as like a body hit list, but I'm damn near celibate over here. I keep my legs closed. Ain't nobody going on no dates or whatever the fuck this is. But I do think that something else strange is going on here. Okay. I think something else strange is going on here. And there may be things that are going on in the dark that need to be brought to light. And we are dealing with the moon energy right now with this Sharia law, slow Muslim takeover. And again, the sun is here. And so the sun is going to continue to shed light or mana. But it's so funny in this deck of cards here that the sun, with the moon card, the sun is not there anymore. So I feel like this is what they've done. They've taken like an energy like a phoenix moon or somebody like this and put them in some type of position of power over me, or over this country, or this person is working with the administration somehow. Okay. And they have just taken the sun out of the sky. Okay. So they feel like they're hiding something, but the sun is still going to be able to see. You get what I'm saying? And it's going to be at a higher level. That's why it kind of looks silly what these people are doing. It's a lot of moon or jinn energy, or very mysterious, magical Arabian Nights. It's something, magic carpet ride. Niggas might be taking them to your crib. I don't know. All right. I feel like where they overstep is dealing with the tree of life, because you reconstructed something and try to make someone else more valuable than wisdom. You try to make your gold and your silver, or turn me into one of those things. It's not you that has to say so, bro. The Bible says none of your little stuff you got is more precious than wisdom. So you could take a build a bitch workshop witch and take her and try to put her in a position over me, but it still ain't gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay. All right. So something about some routine. So this may be routine or something for whatever these people are doing. All right. So let's go into pulling some of these cards right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into this movie that I was watching. And I'm going to just say the name just in case you guys don't finish watching this right now and you want to watch the movie. But it says something about, it's a Lifetime movie and it's on YouTube now. It's a really old movie and it's called Dis-ease Carrier. Okay. And I don't know why I was just picking up, like, it's certain things that I watch and it's just like, oh my goodness. Okay, this is what they trying to do. Okay. So even if you somebody that don't want to open up your legs, you want to be celibate, be careful in America. Hide your wife, hide your kids, because there is some way that these people are doing this, whether you're doing something or not. Somebody could try to put something in your food. Someone can try to get someone in your family to slip into your home or something like this and slip something into your body. Okay. Whatever the fuck this is. Now, this doesn't have to be happening. Go ahead and mark my motherfucking words. Okay. But this is what somebody is thinking in their peanut-sized brain. All right. Or this is what they're already fucking doing. Okay. It's not everybody. It's certain people that they don't want nothing to do with, because you still believe in the real God and you're still righteous and upright, and they don't have no blackmail and nothing on you that's strange or anything like this, like being a and no offense to anybody that does these things, but they can't find you doing some type of fetish, something like whatever it would be. Okay. One thing I could pick up automatically is grown up baby people, or somebody that might like to do certain things or something like this. Even when we talk about bestiality now, I feel like people are trying, I mean, they just trying to get you there now. Okay. You not just talking about somebody that just want to poke something in a furry animal creature in the forest or something. No, we're talking about them turning some of us, which this should not even be a thing in 2022, into animals or lesser beings or creatures here. Okay. And even if they did, to treat you differently, like you should not be able to have the same mind. So you should be sitting there walking through the valley or walking in this fence, whatever area. You should be nibbling on grass and shit all day, or working at some factory all day and coming home and keeping your head down and working and trying to pay these bills and everything like this, which you're going to have to do. But I'm just saying, they want you to not think about nothing else. They don't want you to think about yourself, self-care, the care of anybody else. They want you to be busy. You know what I'm saying? Changing the world. They don't want you to be changing the world or thinking about no different ways of how they got this system set up, or none of that shit. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, the last card sitting here is truth. Okay. That's funny. They just want you to become some type of robot. And if I guess you don't want to be that, then they could have a way to try to force it on you. Okay. And I just feel like, again, it's always been this way, but they have craftier ways. They have taken crafty counsel, okay? And they have more ways of doing this. Now there's that 100 ways to die or some shit like this, okay? Some kind of deal or something. You may be saying yes to things that really you want to say no to, but you don't have no choice, because people are just reading between the lines like the Ebens, and they're doing whatever they want to do. So just you listening to certain music on a day-to-day basis in a certain frequency. All right. I like oldies, but I'm thinking like, damn, is that what it is? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, maybe I do need to just, because I'm hearing no more music played there, but I don't know what that, I'm not judging nobody on what you do. Okay, we got the star and we got beauty here. Okay. Go ahead and shuffle these just a little bit before we start. But I feel like, again, like I said, it's always been this way, but something is a little bit more reckless now. The ship is not so tight anymore. We got some damn fools running thing in some of these intricacies in industries, and some of this is administration. It's a big bully, and they don't give a fuck no more. That's what the problem is. Any righteous, upright, anything that had to do with some of this is out the door. Or this is just something, this is being, we said, here's exposed here right now because somebody is trying to tell somebody something before something swaps over or switches over. So this might be migrational energy, where some of us that are the original ones may be in a migratory fashion right now. We might have to, some people might have had to leave their place, and I'm all for standing my ground right where I am and fighting for whatever it is. And it's not even necessarily for these people, because they didn't have anything to say when something was happening to me. This is about my motherfucking self first. Because if I don't do something about freeing myself or make sure myself is all right, then what am I going to do for anybody else? Okay, I'm getting hot now, y'all. Okay. All right, now. So I guess I'm on a naughty list, okay? When it comes to views, okay? All right. So again, this is these people like, oh, well, you should be working or you should be doing this, but they know that society has no need or no reason to try to keep me in the public eye without some type of control over me being a free sole proprietor and someone who is a free agent. Okay, that is actually, we ain't even gonna say a game, nothing like that, because this is not a game to me. Okay, and I don't want to be played or played with. So we have soar here at 46. Okay. So I don't know. This might be something like somebody tightening up their skill or something like this. And somebody might be able to be free at 46 or something. Somebody might be under somebody's rule or something for that long. Or somebody might be asking somebody to wait that long. Somebody might be trying to claim somebody as their slave again. And again, we talking about me, myself, and I over here in this motherfucker. So any kind of written obligations, if it's not for my protection, my safety, if it's not upgrading me or bringing some type of added something financially, mentally, or some type of abundance or something, then I'm that shit can go. All right. All right. Now, if it's given, and this is what I'm saying, we have to be very careful what we're saying these days. So I don't want to say too much. I'm just saying. All right. So we have a Knight of Wands here coming in with this Hanu man. Okay. And it looks like Scorpio and Sagittarius energy here. Okay. Yeah. But this is like I don't like that word monkey man, but this we look like a monkey man, a man that's a monkey or something like this. Okay. But in reverse here. So I don't know. This may be some energy trying to come in or something like this. Okay. Um, And I feel like people are trying to keep this person out. I don't know. I don't know why, whoever this is to you, I don't know. I'm seeing certain phenotypes in my mind's eye right now. But maybe this is somebody that was it's very tricky. Again, I think from the eye point of view of the fucking empress. Okay, so my mindset or my point of view is maybe a little bit different than yours. Okay, I know that a lot of things that's coming towards me that's good, people are trying to block them and telling me it's evil. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, but this could also be a primitive energy here. Okay, somebody might not want this person to come somebody's way because it's a primitive energy. Somebody might be hating because they know that this is the energy that has come in this time in this life cycle or this time to heal or help something or to free someone. All right. But somebody might be prejudiced against this energy or something like this. All right. But for everybody else, this could just be, like I said, it may be the fact that if this person comes into somebody's life, they won't be able to soar. Okay. Or somebody's thinking that this might could just be somebody else's prerogative about a situation here with this type of energy or this person with this energy here. But it's looking like this person is walking on water here. All right. But maybe somebody is not walking on water anymore. Maybe somebody has just they're not dealing with the crown anymore because the crown don't belong to them right now. So they're trying to keep, the, what is it called? The monarchy out of America because they know that the real American empress is the one supposed to be sitting on the throne. Okay. So that's what could be this energy here. Okay. We're going to go into some of that a little bit later too. Okay. These could be people that are supposed to be close to me and care about something, but maybe they think they know something I don't know. Okay. It's like trying to stop Moana from going back to the water or something, or going to the water. So we have, but again, these people are still dealing with the waters when they're dealing with the United States Incorporated, because those people are still dealing with G7, which is still the waters. It's just not the crown. And Republicans ain't slick, because Republicans go against the monarchy. Okay? You get what I'm saying? The Republicans go against the monarchy. The Democrats are just hating because who will be sitting on the throne. So we got the Hermit number 9 here. I'm here. I got the month of May. This is my birthday. Okay. So we have the Hermit, the Yeti energy. But I feel like also this could be a masculine energy that could be a twin. Okay. Or this could be just a masculine energy that's like in a colder climate or something like this. That may be a kingdom spouse, or may have some kind of something here. I don't know. So we have grief here, okay? So these people are looking at this baby bird that's dead here. This could be 2 parents or something like this. Now, let's just get it right. What we're talking about, we're parents. Now, you have your parents that you supposedly, allegedly came from those 2 people, the biological parents or whatever, all right? But then we have some like God parents or spiritual parents, and then we have, we have some kingdom parents, and then we have the president and the first lady, right? Okay, so let's just, you see what I'm saying? All right. And now we have these slave masters or overseers. Okay. So if you don't be careful, especially married women or married women that stay at home or something like this, and they feel like you don't have a voice or you can't speak in court. This is going back to what they're saying in the Bible. This is going back to slavery in 2022. They could be talking about women, meaning foreign women or maritime peoples. Maritime is in my Bible. Okay. Or this could be talking about women with the womb or something, or people that really actually have power here on this land. Okay? That somebody like me, the Empress, or who was chosen, I can speak that shit. Okay? And they're supposed to be listening, but they're being disrespectful. Okay? And I feel like people are trying to go over their head just because they're so pissed off about who has been chosen and that it is this person. It's like you getting in a family business, you get the power of authority, or you the CEO now, and people just used to you, not even working there or something, and they don't want to give you the respect because they family members or something. They just like, oh, that's just such and such. He get on my nerve. He do this and that, he do that and that, or she do this and that, and she think that we supposed to, no, motherfucker, is because that's just the title, and you need to respect it and recognize it. Okay? So we have grief here. All right, we have 3 of Swords here. Somebody might be trying to say somebody's alien or foreign from this land, and it's a lie. Somebody could be also changing up things when it comes to your DNA or your family tree or something like this. All right, so somebody could have even did something with a child or something. I was just reading something in a clip about the royal family and how I think the bed, the chamber, something of the queen had resigned after they knew where she came from. So I'm just wondering here, okay? Because I think that they were visiting somewhere and they were going to go to like a basketball tournament or something like this, right? Or watch something like this. But I know that, I don't know, I relate to tarot community, especially when women, do more of the viewpoint like this, okay? I don't know why it makes me think about a basketball game or something like this. So we have the 3 of Swords here in reverse with this alien here. And I feel like I said, there's some kind of grief because somebody might have done something to a child and they're realizing that the person is not, they might have thought this baby was alien or something else or foreign or something like this, and it actually wasn't, okay? So somebody could have even harmed a baby and all these eyes are on this baby, okay? Or this could be, again, somebody aborting someone while they're trying to birth a nation like me, okay? Here in the North, all right? That is the descendant of that, I feel, steward energy, okay? Or being a steward of the earth or whatever it is right now of the whole entire nation. But these people is mad about that. So they try to sneak and do whatever they did, okay? Build up a whole bunch of 9 of Pentacles with other bitches or idols, okay? Instead of, doing what they were supposed to be doing, okay? So we have so yeah, with that grief energy, this could be something that happened to a baby bird or something like this, or somebody that did something to get somebody to abort building some type of community or something like this. This could be a mayor, a governor, somebody in the Senate, in your state, in in the federal level, or even in the when it comes to the administration that has something to do with trying to clown somebody, you know what I'm saying, so that they will not be able to build something. with the community, but all these people are watching. We got all these eyes, the third eye, 5D or something. Somebody, all these people are watching this. All right. And these two birds are sad here. And then these other, and they're kind of gray and dull. And then these, excuse me, these black birds are sitting here on the wire or the branches. And then there's also a flock of them flying all around here. All right. So there's a spectacle being made of whatever this is. Everybody might know, but except for the person that lost the child. Okay. Yeah, the fool in reverse, okay? Because they saying everybody got to play the fool. And my ancestor said we got 300 right here. So this might be this Sparta shit right here, okay? Spartanburg in the Carolinas, okay? We got Aries here, okay? There may be an Aries energy that have something to do with some of the land down there or taking over some of it or hiding something here, all right? But this is a fool in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, because somebody is the Ace of Cups, okay? I feel like this is, I don't know. It's just this my energy. I don't know. The Ace of Cups. But I feel like somebody tried to take my cup and tip it over or give it to someone else, okay? So this is, again, disconnecting something mentally so somebody can't be fully tapped in, all right? Or having an overflowing of information or knowledge or something like this, business ideas, whatever it is, okay? Some type of intellect or something here. So we get 20 here with ghost in reverse, okay? So somebody might be trying to ghost somebody, or somebody might be trying to say you're a ghost or make you invisible or something like this or whatever. But I feel like they can't do this here. Okay, that's why it's in reverse here. Yeah, we got the Chariot. Somebody's still going to move forward to go ahead and be somebody or something. Okay, with this energy, this may be even somebody trying to hurry up and jump on this bike and try to go and get something before you. All right, these people are really good with pretending as if they're, with this Knight of Pentacles energy, they're really good at pretending like they're telling you some information or giving you the offer, but they're not doing it. This is people that's dumb enough to try to whisper it to you in your sleep and say, I told her, you know what I'm saying? Or try to hypnotize you and say something to you or something like this, or do something in your sleep realm where you're not able to navigate properly because of mental games. And these people go into your dream realm or astral project or travel to you or remote view, and they do these things here. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups, and those girls seem a little bit more fun to these men until whatever they do turn around and hit them on their fucking head. Okay, so we have this energy of the Knight of Cups here in reverse. Yeah, so again, something about bringing cups in, offering a cup of something here. It could be a cup of poison. It could be a cup of love. It could be a cup of anything. It's for anybody, you know, whatever you want it to be, okay, or whatever you see it being. But again, somebody could have been, ghost is in reverse. Somebody could have been bringing some poison or something in here. This could be also information or something like this in order to, you know, make you sick, or something for you to repeat it or consume it and then repeat it so that you could get like in trouble or kicked off of online or something. This could be anything, because we could be talking about paper genocide or otherwise, or homicide, okay, when we talk about death on this platform. So we have anticipation here. All right, somebody might be trying to put on a show or something and nobody's going to show up, okay? There's only a couple of birds sitting up on this thing. There's all these buildings here, but they're at a distance, and all these chairs here, and nobody's out, okay? And we got the moon energy here, okay? So somebody might be also silencing someone, putting a whole dark cloud over something, making a shady deal or a shady gray area over something here. All right. So you may be anticipating that people are going to support you online and they're not. You may be anticipating that the village is going to support you with something and they're not. You may be thinking that you have an audience or something that's going to support you and they're not. Okay. A lot of these people just want some of us dead and gone and out of here so they can hurry up and spend the money that they stole from you. So we got 6 of Cups right here in reverse. Okay. Or the energy or time or whatever it is, or the vows, that the promises that they made to God, they don't want to honor them anymore. So many of these people just want you out of here, okay? So you go from the cash cow where they got all the money, sucked you dry or whatever the fuck they did, all right? Because the inheritance and everything came to you, the chosen one, and then now they want to go ahead and kill you, eliminate you, or shut you up or shut you down. So we got the 6 of Cups where some person is not coming in, giving something to this child. I feel like somebody has knocked out, they have gone into the line of succession, and they have knocked out the middle, okay? And they've maybe knocked out even a child after that. And somebody has also been doing something illegal when it comes to the womb, or something that is not righteous, okay, and true. This is something that they would be doing to their neighbors that they wouldn't want nobody doing to them. And maybe they are even exempt from these particular things, or they think they are exempt from these things happening to them, okay? Because of a piece of paper or something, not because you're just a human being. So yeah, we're going to talk about something here. We're going to go ahead and get to the motherfucking root, okay? If it's important for one person, why would it not be for others? So this could be that. See, we talk about the little things that get you all in your feelings and get you all over here and there and talking about it. What's the root of it? What's the root of the problem? Why are people marking people, tagging people, numbering them, or whatever it is? And maybe they're not, because that numbers was in reverse the other day, but who knows? It might just be that some of these people weren't numbered. Okay. So again, I feel like they're skipping, and then they're taking children straight from the room. I mean, from the womb, and you can take that as far to the left or right as you want to. Okay, or in the middle. They're taking children straight from the womb and taking them somewhere, and then giving the inheritance to them. And these fake parents of these children that come from the wombs of some of us Hebrew women or the American women, they're taking the inheritance and giving it to. Cause I've picked up on this energy, a sad story, right? Maybe even somebody's name is Derek with a Derek or something like this, or this is what they called this person. All right. And this person was somebody that was, known or well known or something like this. This is remind me of my story a little bit or something like this. Okay. And this person could have because I don't know, it's giving me my Taurus Scorpio energy or something like that. That was the closest, probably like 5 months ago. But something happened where I feel like I did feel this person's energy leave. I never met this person in real life or anything like this, unbeknownst to me. Okay. Because I believe we are dealing with different type of energies and different type of things here. But something tells me that somebody has passed away recently within the past year, month, or something like this, or whatever this is. Something is left to someone because there's a big mystery behind a family dynamic. These people are trying to keep the original wife out of it. They're trying to give some type of portions to, or this is what somebody's planning to do in the future, to leave out a child in the child's mother or the real wife. Okay. And so this made me think about something like somebody had passed, because that scripture today came up, wherever all of the vultures are gathering is where the body is. Okay. So it made me think about California. I looked at Turtle Island today, and there was a couple of, at the map that looks like a turtle. And there was a couple of places that my eyes went to, okay, where some people may be gathering. Okay, California may be some, because I think they said that Merkel and Harry were in California recently. Okay. But I feel like this is that Taurus energy that may have been a Houdini husband, that may have been the one that was cloned or altered or taken from here and married off to somebody else that they seem more equipped to lead this role of a leader or a king or something like this. And, again, y'all know the story if you've been walking with me on this platform. And this person may have passed. This may be the person that I've been telepathically. This person could have been in a coma or something about some head or trauma to the head. Okay. Maybe that's why Source showed me that picture of the earth today, because I'm really good at looking at the terrain and picking up on things. And some of us that are old God energies represented in the earth, I like to seek for the faces or his face in the earth. Okay. So if you want to go on Instagram under _seeking, you'll see kind of like what I'm saying. All right. So something was telling me about, I feel like a couple different lifetimes, this energy that has harmed it. They may have even tried to judge me or put me in a mental prison a couple years back, saying that I did something to somebody. And it was actually one of these tarot readers that's sitting in my face today. And this person may even be going back out or being around this person or something like this, or had been around this person. Something's telling me about a woman that could have been a caretaker, like a home caretaker. Okay. They may have Key in their names, like Star Key or something like this. Okay. And somebody could have been having some bad thoughts, smiling in somebody's face and want to take their place. And somebody could have been having some bad thoughts, or they have something to do with a masculine energy that may have passed on. Some of these, I'm just saying, it's a couple of these, because throughout these lifetimes, or if this is someone like a Cain energy, where people keep messing up this person or killing this person or brainwashing this person or something, so that they can take something from them. It's like slowly something is eating away at their, well, I'm telling you, these cups or yonis are like fucking slot machines, and they're like fucking um the debit card scanner. That's what they are, because you lay down with a bitch today, and she gonna end up leaving with something of yours tomorrow, and just hope it ain't your soul. And some of these men, they may have been, not really that reckless or something with their sexual appetite, and they're getting a chance now at this older age to experience this. And it's like I said, that man that we pulled the other day, that might be wearing his heart on his phallus. Okay. But women have checked out this man and knew how he treated his wife to a certain extent. And so again, and I feel like a certain extent, this got something to do with revenge. So this masculine energy may have had something to do with his ex or something not getting her portion of something, so that she can sit back and watch him spend all this money or something on but it's a very low vibing, very immature way of looking at it, and it could be very dangerous. And maybe this is why Source is just telling me here that it's time to amp up something here. It's time to get a dog or something, because we're dealing with spiritual warfare and these other entities and forces here. So I don't know. I feel like it's time to do something like that, okay? Because I just feel like people are doing shady shit in the dark, and that could be literally in your crib at night, okay? Or in your home. We have anticipation, okay? So somebody might be anticipating a day, because somebody might be doing something here, okay? All right, or going somewhere or something like this. But a lot of people, they're trying to get out of this land because you hold power and weight here, and you cannot trust nobody. I'm saying, even if you've been on a date or you've been out with somebody a couple times, like, I don't know why I keep picking up on, like, they want some women to be like ignorant and stupid. And even if you do trust, or your twin flame or something like this, and this might be somebody of high status, it's like somebody saying stupid shit, like you about to just see your twin that you only been telepathically communicating with, right? And then you just about to be dumb enough to say, "Oh, you're here," and just, "Oh, you want to go on an airplane and fly away to what, Brazil?" Okay, I'm just using that as an example, okay? But I'm just saying, "Oh, here I come. Let me get my shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck that, okay? So, and I could trust, but I ain't no motherfucking fool, all right? So you can do what you want to do. I'm just saying what I'm not, okay? Motherfucker, it's gonna have to be a 1, 2, 3 step or something around this bitch, okay? So we got 9 of Swords here. I feel like this is just it right here. It's that Ruth energy or something. They're trying to get rid of someone, but they didn't have no power over this person probably. Even if they did then, they don't now. If that's the energy they're trying to put me in, you don't have that fucking power over me now. Nigga, I will rip this whole shit down. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Matter of fact, it's down in these quarters. I don't know. You're going to have to find another way to make it. Yeah, so we got the 3 of Swords. It's almost like sacrifice your love life, you know what I'm saying? Or just go ahead and, do what we say. Or just turn a blind eye. So we got the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is that baby page energy, okay? That baby bar energy, or that baby page energy. Somebody that could, they might not have the money and everything to back them up, but they have maybe the smarts or something like this. They have a message or something, a messenger. That's what pages normally represent to me. And but it is the sword, so she can't cut some shit off real quick. Oh, you try to lock me up in that, and she could just cut these strings or whatever. Okay, this maybe, you know what, I'm starting to really like the Page of Swords, because this might be the most powerful one. This might be the most powerful page, is the Page of Swords. Okay, it ain't no King of Swords or nothing, but I'm just saying it's giving me really a little bit of something here. These are people that, they must have a trustworthy or some type of position here. And that's why these people must be vetted, because they could be cutting people for no reason. If they're low vibing, and if they're not been vetted and they're fucking crazy, how are you insane to the point where you be screaming and foaming at the mouth? I've seen you, and you sitting here making these calls on someone that never even fucking broke the law, really. So I don't know what we're doing here, but something is being exposed here. Okay, somebody purposely trying to break somebody's heart, keep somebody up crying with this Knight of Swords, not give somebody even their child their inheritance. Somebody is trying to stop. I don't know why this make me think about that Kim Kardashian, Kanye, or whatever, and them supposed to be paying whatever. And again, Anybody coming on here talking about people should mind their fucking business, once it's public information, once the media or somebody is talking about it, it's no longer private. It's different than you motherfuckers coming in somebody's house and recording them or tapping their phone and fucking recording them and splattering it out to the world when I did not fucking invite you here to do so. And if it's not for my protection and I still have to feel some kind of way, then what the fuck are you here for? So we have something being exposed. That should be cute when you think, oh, it's the divine masculine, just want to check and make sure I'm not doing this and that or something like this. But when they get into the hands of some old sloppy niggas or some shit like this, or you some strangers that you don't even fucking know, oh no. No. It's not working. All right? Listen. We talking about energy transfer to the point where you could be sleeping with your husband. You think that's who you're sleeping with every night, but energetically it might not be. And then they also charging you to they know how to get straight to you to charge it to the head to add that body onto your fucking body count. It's stupid. It's something that's stupid than I don't know what these people is doing, y'all. Or this is what somebody high as hell brainstorming. Okay. So we got 6 of Cups here. Jenny Green Teeth. This might be somebody that's really earthy or something like this and likes to be, I don't know, she got some roots coming out her katoot. Okay.